With this staff, you shall do my wonders.
Hey Lkidz, it's me, Pastor Evalani, and I'm here today in the escape room, and we are going to do our very own attempt at escaping Nefertari's tomb. So we hope that you enjoy this. Check it out. This thing. Help us.
Got it.
Okay.
No, we got it. Green. Yes.
Woo!
One. Yes. Oh,
The people.
Okay,
Do you know any of the people?
no, I don't.
Do you think it's an eye?
all right.
Eye? Do you think we saw this? It's broken. I don't think that's the case.
No, I don't think so. Right.
Okay, cover the bracelet.
Oh, did we fail?
Fail.
Hey Lkidz, I hope that you enjoyed watching us here in the escape room today. But I want to talk to you a little bit more about that great escape that we watched with God's people, the Hebrews, out of Egypt. And can you believe that we're on our final day today of our Great Escape series? We've got to see the entire cycle of how God used Moses in such big ways. Even when Moses was scared to do these things, God still used him and empowered him to do great things. And how God even sent awesome people into his life to help him get through all of these big tasks that were ahead of him. And so today we're going to look at that part, the part of the parting Red Sea, and how God used Moses to perform one of the biggest and most popular miracles ever. How can we learn from that though? What can we take away from this miracle that Moses performed through God? I think of how scary that might have been, seeing the Red Sea part right in front of my eyes. Can you imagine being there and being a Hebrew, ready to escape Egypt, and all the excitement and fears that might be running through you? Well, you know what I learned from this story is that no matter what happened in this story, God was with his people. God protected his people. He was with them the entire time as they crossed through that sea. Have you ever been through something scary, difficult, or really hard? Maybe you felt alone. I know I felt alone before. Like no one was there to help me through that hard time. But you guys, God is always with us. And I mean always, all the time, even when we feel alone. So I wanted to show you this. It's pretty cool. So you and I, we're this water at the bottom. And God, he's separated from us. He's above us. He has to be separate. He's God. He's the creator of the heavens and the earth, the almighty God. And we're just humans. And so when we go through those things in our life, those scary things, those difficult things like I told you about, I want you to know, it's like this. We're going through chaos. We're going through something that's scary or hard to overcome. God is with us. He never leaves us. He doesn't forsake us. He tells us in his word how much he loves us and that he'll be by our side. You guys, God loves you and I so much. And I mean so much. And God doesn't just say that he loves us. God showed us that he loved us. He showed us in the biggest way possible, with the greatest rescue of all. The greatest rescue by sending his son, Jesus Christ, to die for you and I. Because just like the Hebrews, we need to be rescued too. Now, we don't need to be rescued out of slavery, but we do need to be rescued from our life of sin. We were born into sin, and we need Jesus. And that's why God sent him just for us. So your leader is going to come out and talk to you guys a little bit more about how God sent Jesus and how God sent the biggest and greatest escape for you and I. So thanks guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.